How do lawyers handle overly broad discovery requests? Imagine trying to find a needle in a haystack, but the haystack keeps growing bigger. That's what lawyers face when discovery requests ask for too much information. During the pretrial phase, parties exchange evidence to prepare for the case. Sometimes, one side sends a request that's just too wide, asking for everything from every document to every email, no matter how irrelevant. Lawyers handle this by raising objections to keep things fair and manageable. They point out if a request is overly broad, meaning it asks for more than what's needed to prove or disprove the case. They also object if the request would take too much time or money to fulfill, calling it unduly burdensome. If the request asks for protected information like attorney-client communications, they object on privilege grounds. And if the request isn't clear or lacks details like specific dates or subjects, they object as vague or ambiguous. Once objections are made, lawyers often try to narrow the scope. They negotiate with the other side to define what's relevant and reasonable. If negotiations don't work, they can file a motion with the court asking for a ruling to limit or clarify the discovery demands. Courts prefer discovery to be proportional to the case, meaning the information should be relevant and not cause unnecessary hardship. Practical steps include formally objecting with specific reasons, proposing more focused requests, and discussing limits with the opposing lawyer. Sometimes they seek court orders called protective orders to prevent overbroad requests or motions to compel only relevant documents. Lawyers also use technology tools to review and produce only the necessary materials, avoiding the chaos of dumping irrelevant documents. They watch out for tactics like document dumps, where the other side produces huge amounts of irrelevant papers to overwhelm. If that happens, they can ask the court for sanctions or penalties. This process helps keep the discovery phase efficient and fair, balancing the right to gather evidence with protecting parties from unfair demands. In the courtroom, managing overly broad discovery requests is a key part of pre-trial procedures. It shapes what evidence will be available at trial, controls costs, and ensures the process remains just. Lawyers play a vital role in making sure discovery stays within reasonable limits, following legal standards and the facts of each case.